Hey, I just want to give you guys an update on my small garden out in my backyard. I will be harvesting all of my winter crops in the coming up week. And this coming up week, we'll be getting a cold front, I think Monday or Tuesday coming. And then I will be harvesting all of my winter crops out here. I do have some herbs and I have tomatoes out here already, but I just want to give you guys just an update of what I have as of right now before I harvest the winter crops. As you come into the garden here, we have rosemary and we have lavender right here. We have sage. This is sage. This is parsley, thyme, and rosemary. I need to harvest this. Look at the parsley here. Look at it. And this rosemary here and some thyme here. So I have to harvest this also. And this is my first time growing herbs. I'm gonna have my own little, herb cabinet. So, because I wanted to use some of the herbs for cooking and also for some teas. And then this is some chamomile here. So this right here is pretty much like my herb section right here. And then over here we have lemon mint. No, this is spearmint over here. Oh, yeah, I think this is spearmint over here. And then this is switch chard right here. And then the rest of this is collards. And then over here, was a desert rose, but it died when we had the last frost, cold front here in Florida. I'm in Florida zone 10A. And then we have tomatoes, and this is tomatoes here. And then this here is basil. And then I have my flowers here. I put some, I think this is a sunflower right here. And then this here is a zinnia I put here. And then back here is I think it's a sunflower too, if I'm not mistaken. But I turned this file cabinet into like a little flower planter for my garden. And then here, these are Georgia onions that my coworker gave me, or my supervisor rather. And then we have strawberries. This is my first time growing strawberries. And then we have more onions. And then there's more basil. And then this is tomatoes. And then this is lemongrass. And this is more cabbage here. I mean, not cabbage, this is more collards. I gotta pull these up along with the other collards over there. And then this is society garlic. we have here. And then over here, we have lettuce. I ended up getting some seedlings, the lettuce. These here are seedlings. This is the Butter Crunch lettuce, because the lettuce that I had to germinate in the towel, it's gonna take too long for it to start, you know, growing and maturing, and by that time it's gonna be too hot. So I just went and bought me some Butter Crunch lettuce seedlings. So this is what this is here in the bed with my cabbage. And this is my cabbage. I gotta pull all this stuff up real soon because it's gonna start getting really hot here in Florida. Look at my cabbage head. Look, I'm so excited because I am new at all of this here. I am a beginner gardener here in Florida. I have, for the most part, I have had a lot of success and failures, but I'm not gonna let it get me down because I know it's all, you know, it's all a learning curve. You know, everything is not gonna, you want everything to germinate and thrive, but you're gonna have some fails when you're gardening, and that's just something that I have learned while I am gardening here. And one other thing, you have to be very patient. And if it haven't, gardening have not taught me anything, it taught me patience, to be patient. But I am forever grateful and thankful that I am able to grow my own food in a small space in my backyard. I'm forever grateful for this. But yeah, all this, I'm gonna have to harvest this, my herbs here. I'm gonna have to look, that parsley just took over. And I have mint inside also, just regular mint inside. I have cilantro that I put in a Ziploc bag for the first time, and it's growing. I have to take that out, pot that, and put it out here. And I think I have lemon mint inside also that I have to bring out here also. But yeah, this here is a small space in my backyard. I will be harvesting all of this stuff here in the upcoming week here. A lot of this stuff is my first time. Well, the tomatoes are not my first time growing, and the basil is not my first time growing. The cabbage is, and the lettuce is, and these onions, these Georgia onions and strawberries is my first time growing. But yeah. There's some things that is up, you know, my grow station area inside that I will have to bring outside here within, you know, a couple of weeks here for the spring. And I will be showing you guys that as well. So I just want to come on and just show you what my garden is looking like before the spring hits here in Zone 10A in Florida. Thank you guys so much for visiting me. I really appreciate it. Until next time, you guys have a wonderful rest of your Saturday. Be blessed and happy gardening, everyone. Bye.